All right, hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. And with today's video, I'm gonna be reviewing the Ghost Tech Atomic Slim 4 case for my Samsung Galaxy S21. Now they do make this case for the S21 Plus and the S21 Ultra. So if you do wanna buy this case for any of your S21 lineups, then do follow my affiliate links down in the description. And I will also link Ghost Tech's website as well for those different links for their case if you want to buy it directly from their website instead, because they were kind enough to send this case out to me free of charge for my unbiased opinion and review. So big thank you to Ghost Tech for doing so. Now I hope you're sitting down because the price might shock you a little bit on this case. It is a $99 case, guys, so it is a high-end premium case for sure, because like I said, with that kind of price tag, it should be, right? So it's got carbon fiber on the back, aluminum alloy frame, so it's definitely a high-end premium material type of case. So let's go ahead and show you an up-close look of it and see if it's worth your hard-earned money or not. So as far as the actual unboxing goes, the box is very similar to any Ghost Tech case box that I've dealt with. So you kind of have this exact same look. You have the holographic little S21 5G sticker there. You have this clear opening where you can actually see the case. Down here at the bottom, it does say it has the RSX shock absorbing technology. It does have a drop testing of 12 feet, which is insane. And it does have that QR code there if you want to scan it to see the case in action. You have Atomic Slim 4 with Ghost Tech branding here. On this side, it's the same. On this side, it's the same as well with the more shinier side. And on the back, it does have just a little bit of a breakdown of everything that we're gonna kind of go over in the video about the wireless charging, the non-slip grip, etc., etc. And it does have a limited lifetime warranty. So the way to get it out is literally just kind of open it up here and you just slide it out. Now I've used this case for a few days now, so it did have a little bit of like a plastic kind of foam in there that I took out. So obviously that's already gone. But also inside of here, you do get a Ghost Tech sticker, and then also this little thank you for your purchase card, which there is some social media for Ghost Tech on there if you want to like thank them or tell them how awesome the case is. Whoops. But yeah, there's that. But this is the main attraction. So here's the back of the case. So as you can see, it's a true genuine carbon fiber back. It's got this aluminum alloy frame here. But let's focus on the inside and then we'll go ahead and put it on and show the exterior a little up close. So the inside's got this really nice like suede material that your phone's going up against. So very high quality, feels fantastic. And then it's got these like little grippy rubber pads all throughout the actual bumpers and the rail and the corners and everything on the interior. And then even here at the bottom, it's got it as well where your phone's gonna be touching. So it really does hold your phone into place very nicely. And I did notice this too, that there is it's a 71 of 100. Now I don't know if that's a limited release type thing with this case, but it does say it is number 71 out of 100. So if you do know, comment down below. I didn't do enough research to really double check that. Obviously I really cared more about how the case feels in my hands. How did it protect my phone when I did accidentally drop it twice this weekend? So yeah. So let's go ahead and grab the S21 real quick. So basically the way to put it in is pretty simple. You just kind of put in the sides there and then just push in and that's it. So it is actually a dual layer case. So if you wanted to take this TPU portion off of the aluminum alloy frame, you could. I don't recommend it because it is actually very difficult to do. You actually kind of have to push it out from here on both sides, and I wouldn't do it, guys. You don't need to, but you can if you want to. But here is what the case looks like on. So as you can see, you have this genuine carbon fiber on the back and it feels really nice on the back. It's very scratch resistant, fingerprint resistant, smudge resistant. If you know my channel, you know I'm OCD about like wiping my phone down a lot. So this actually, I never really had to. Of course I still did just because in my brain I needed to, but you don't need to, guys. Like literally I used it for about 3 days and never had an issue with smudges or anything like that. As you can see here, the camera bump cutout is nice. I absolutely like the camera bump cutout here. So you have this really nice cutout with kind of help show off that new camera bump style for the S21. As you can see there, it does say Atomic there on the actual camera bump rail. And then you do have that half semicircle for the actual flash. So as you can see, you do get some really nice lip protection around that camera bump. So if you drop it, it's gonna help protect those lenses. So let's go ahead and do the wobble test real quick. So let me go and put it on the back. So definitely some wobbling going up here, but not down at the bottom, but definitely up at the top. It will wobble if you care about that. But there you go as far as the back. Now let's go ahead and take a peek here at the side. So as you can see here, you have that really nice high contrast of red against the black there. But like I said, it is an aluminum frame there, so it does definitely feel nice to the touch. But like I said, it is aluminum, so if it's cold in your area, then that frame will get a little chilly. And as you can see here, this is kind of the way that the cutout is in the case side for the volume up and down and power button. So you have that TPU material here where the buttons are, and then of course you have the aluminum rail going around it. And then here on the side, you do have this TPU portion sticking out that, as you can see there, has these really nice ridges that help with grip. So definitely when you're holding it, it definitely does help with that grippiness on the side there, because aluminum can definitely get a little slippery sometimes, but with a combination of these little cutouts here and there, it definitely does help keep that grip nice and tight in your hands. And then when you go down to the bottom here, as you can see, the aluminum rail kind of does this look here. You have a nice little cutout here for your USB-C port and mic, and then your single cutout there for the speaker at the bottom. And then here on the side, of course, there is no Bixby button, so you do see kind of those contours there with the aluminum frame. And then once again, you do have that grippy cutout where the TPU portion is shining through. And then here at the top, kind of the same thing. You have some of that aluminum rail there sticking out, but then you have two dedicated cutouts here for the actual microphones up top. Sorry, I got a little focus out there. So there you go. And then as far as the front goes, it does have a 3mm lip around the whole entire front. So you definitely are getting some nice protection on the front of the device if you do like to lay it flat on the front against like a table or something like that. But like I said, as you can see here, it's definitely giving you some nice, as Flossie Carter would say, razivity on the front there. So nicely done there. And then as you can see, it's a very super clean cutout there for the actual speaker cutout. It's almost not even noticeable. Like I literally, actually it's not even a cutout. The way they did it is actually it raises above it a little bit. So it literally is not even doing a cutout, it's above it. So, and I didn't even notice that until just now actually, because when I've made calls, because I do a lot of phone calls for a living, so I actually didn't even pay attention to that. But yeah, it didn't interfere at all with my calls. But let's go ahead and do the shake test here with the face down. So the face down test, the top this time is perfect, but the bottom, a little bit shaky on that corner right there for some reason. So once again, something to think about. So as far as the actual next test that I'm gonna do, I always do the clicky button test. So if you know me, I'm a big fan of cases that have very tactile, responsive buttons. So definitely let's do that. So let's do the power button and then volume up and down. So power button first. And volume up and down. All right, so big thumbs up, passes the clicky button test with flying colors, so no issues at all there. Next test we're gonna do then is test the actual wireless charging capabilities of this, since it does say it is wireless charging capable. So as you can see there, as soon as I slapped it on my wireless charger, instantly recognized that it was on there and it is charging. So without a doubt, it is Qi wireless charging compatible, so awesome. And then the next test that I like to do is the power share test, because even though it might be Qi wireless charging compatible, that doesn't necessarily mean that it will work with the power wireless sharing capabilities of the S21 lineup. So let's go ahead and turn that on real quick. So if you go down to settings, scroll down to the battery, and then do battery. And then as you can see here, the wireless power sharing, I'm gonna click that and turn it on. And then I'm just gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna grab my Google Pixel 4 here. and just lay it on the back. And it vibrated, but I did not get any animation. Oh, there it is. So it definitely did catch it. So let me see if it'll do it again. So let me turn it back on. All right, and try that one more time. And there we are. So definitely works with the reverse power sharing capabilities of the device. So that is something that I'm a real fan of because I don't really use it a lot, but I do use it the most with my Pixel Buds Plus. So definitely 2 thumbs up with that. So with the overall experience of this case that I've had over the last like 3 or 4 days, it's very lightweight, feels fantastic in the hands. And it does add a little bit of thickness to the device, not much. So not, it's not a thick case by any means. It's giving that military grade protection, but it's still giving you, a little bit of thickness. But as you can see here, I can almost touch my fingers. It does not just make it super, super bulky. Like for example, like my UAG Monarch carbon fiber case that I have, that does add quite a bit of bulk. Or even like the OtterBox Defender Pro, that adds a little bit of bulk. This one's fairly slim considering that 12 feet of drop protection. Now I did drop this from about 7 feet yesterday actually, and it thought it did a little scuff here, but it looks like it didn't after I rubbed it out. But case survived, the phone survived, no problems at all. So I was really excited about that because it was a hard drop on my driveway. So I was really excited to not have any issues there. But yeah, everything guys is super awesome about this case. Only drawback obviously is that price tag. That $99 price tag is not going to be for everyone, but I can say without a doubt that it is definitely worth the money if you are a fan of carbon fiber, aluminum alloy frames, and just at the end of the day, just a bragging kind of piece because it just stands out like a sore thumb. As you can see here, I mean, it is a really nice case. So there you have it guys. Hit that like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, then please subscribe and ring that notification bell for up-to-date content. I do post videos at least once a week, so keep on coming back for more. And then yeah, let me know down in the comments if this is something that you like as well. So be safe, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.